you're curious about how to take part in a one-of-a-kind volunteer opportunity that you can only get right here in Erie, well, we have the event for you. Jade Burns stopped by the Erie Maritime Museum and explains how you can become a part of their crew.
The first volunteer open house for the Erie Maritime Museum and U.S. Brig Niagara was hosted today to invite the community to learn how to contribute to one of Erie's extraordinarily unique pieces of history. The open house was designed to introduce prospective volunteers to their organization and all the opportunities that come with it. The event was open to the public and had a handful of tasks to keep participants busy.
Museum docents, if you wanted to give people tours of the ship, that's a big piece of it. But also, being able to actually work on board the vessel, the Brig Niagara, and sail her as well. It's those are the two big ones. But you can pretty much do anything. It's a lot of fun.
The museum educator says this is the best time for all hands on deck because the winter maintenance is what leads the ship to going off and doing day sails on the Great Lakes when the weather gets warmer. He also says the museum is relatively popular during the cold season as visitors around the country come to tour the building. Volunteering at the Maritime Museum is an enjoyable activity for Erie residents who are both new and returning.
Well, I love when people come here who've lived in Erie maybe their whole lives and they've never been here before, and then they get to take a tour of the ship and you kind of see their eyes light up to actually see everything and to actually appreciate all the history behind the place.
States guides guests around the museum, gives tours of the ship, and helps with the educational program. He has given his time to the museum for 3 years now and says the one thing that keeps him on board is the sense of community that this organization brings.
I've met a lot of great people working here. It's helped me kind of gain a greater appreciation for the city and for what we have to offer here.
Without volunteers, that ship doesn't sail and the museum doesn't open. So I think that's what it would, drive that home is, don't give up the ship, come on down and help us out.
Jade Burns, Jet 24 Action News.
If you missed today's session, you can go to their next one, which is set for Thursday, January 12th at 6 o'clock p.m.